A photo is essentially the extension of what the photographer sees in his head and how he or she chooses to express it. A photo can make you feel compassion. It can just wow you, just make you feel something. I started shooting film at that time and I started shooting concepts at the time, so I was exploring two new things at once. It was, in a sense, a coincidental game changer because I really like doing shoots that have a little bit more production value, like wardrobe concept, idea, props, locations. And I find myself leaning more towards the darker, melancholic side of things. So I like to shoot concepts like that.
See the tapak, kaki and all that. So this is a blank lah.
I just like to shoot things that will be able to provoke people when they see. Provoke not in a bad way, just to make a viewer stay on that page a little longer and just be drawn into it a little bit more. They look at it and they take something from it. You know, they actually stay a little longer and see what's going on in the photo, as opposed to just flipping a magazine and go, okay, nice landscape, done, you know. If you look at a photo and it does nothing to you, then I guess you're either a stone cold-hearted person or the photographer did a bad job. So I thought I knew everything about photography until film came into my life. And then I realized that I have a lot more to learn. Film has made me a more disciplined photographer. I put more consideration into the shot as compared to before. When you shoot in film, sometimes anything and everything can go wrong. Things like you didn't load the film properly, light leaks in the camera, because we use all analog cameras nowadays. And when you go out and shoot, you're kind of praying for everything to go well. You have 36 shots in a row, and you would actually take time to consider your shot and appreciate what it is you want to shoot and maybe put a little bit more thought into what you're shooting. One of the things I really enjoy about shooting in film is that it's still romantic in some sense. When you shoot in digital, everything is just bytes of information in your memory card or in a computer. When you shoot on film, you're actually capturing an image onto something physical, which was how photography started. And being able to still do that now in this era of technology, I think it's something really special. I always tell new photographers, new budding photographers or aspiring photographers, you know, if you really want to do this, pick up a film camera, you know. I'm not saying that I'm the best guy in film, I'm really not. But I'm just saying, whatever exposure that you get to film, do it, you know. Just carry a film camera wherever you go and shoot.
Hold that.
I think at the end of the day, it really depends on what kind of photographer you want to be. If you really want to make good photos, you gotta just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot every day. And love what you do. I think a good photo is the one where you've managed to do the job of engaging itself with the viewer, regardless of what style of photo, you know.
Okay, stay there. Okay, move into your next position.
We just get too caught up with what we're doing every day as work that sometimes I actually think that I should just stop doing what I'm doing, go to my dry box, pick out a film camera, load a roll in, and just go out and shoot stuff. There's no reason for me to stop shooting film, as long as people still manufacture film. So I probably would not be able to do it the whole life if suddenly someone stops manufacturing film. Then I got no film to shoot.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Wait, you relax first. Relax first. Let me focus, then you get into position.
If you don't have conviction in what you do, why do it? I think it's as simple as that. There are photos or jobs that really pay really little, but I believe in the idea, or I know it's going to make an interesting image, or I know that I can put my whole self into it, I know that I can commit to it, and it's most often than not that these shoots turn out to be the most fun and the most enjoyable ones to shoot. When you have that kind of conviction, I think the results will show. I don't want to see myself having lost passion for the things that I do. One of the main principles that I still believe in till today and I still practice is to do what you love. I don't think I've ever really stuck to something for long if I don't love doing it. And because I do what I love, I've never worked a day in my life. I really couldn't be the person that wakes up every morning having to dread the day. I think you have to be responsible as well. This whole doing what you love thing can be misinterpreted really easily. There's still a future to think about. I think in anything that you do, you really got to try push the boundaries as far as possible. If you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, then why do it? That whole process, that whole journey of taking your camera, going out to shoot, taking it back, developing the film, holding that piece of negative in your hand, looking up to the light to see if everything's alright, and then scanning it and then seeing the photo, I think that's the best part about shooting film. I can actually go day by day doing what I love. I know that I will live my life till the end just doing things that I love. I have faith that the next day is going to be a better one than today, and that's how I live my life.